top Bantamweight, UFC Bantamweight, Jimmie Rivera. Jimmy takes on Marlon Moraes, June 1st in Utica, New York. Jimmy, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Great, thank you for asking. Yeah, let's start at the beginning. Marlon Moraes, a name that has been thrown out to you like many times already. You were without a fight in December, didn't happen. You asked for, or Marlon asked for the fight, then it didn't happen again. How went that back and forth between you? Because we saw that on Twitter all the time, and you even said you wanted to fight at a higher weight. Can you explain a little bit what happened?
Yeah, I landed and they gave me the fight Marlon at 140. So we gave him three different weight classes. We gave him 138. They said no, it has to be 140. Then we said yes to 140. They said no, and we said yes to 145. And Marlon and his management said no, but they also gave us the option when we landed, instead of fighting Marlon December 30th, we could fight him January 20th. So we said, all right, we'll fight Marlon January 20th. And he still said no. So after that, him saying no four times, you call me on social media, you say you want to fight me, you put it in public, but you really don't want to fight me. So it doesn't make sense.
And then he showed a contract on Twitter. What was on, I think in Florida was at a UFC event, or a Fox event, that he signed a contract. And he said, "Oh, you want to fight now?" But you was on your honeymoon back then, not?
Yeah, yeah. They sent me a contract that he signed it because they wanted to make sure that he get a yes from him. But it didn't matter what they signed me, because usually when they're talking about a fight, discussing with both management companies, with both fighters, they discuss a time frame that works best for both of them. I told them, like, no, I'm not going to go fight end of February. I'm going to go on my honeymoon in February. I'm not going to reschedule for a third time.
Yeah, but the fight is on again, June 1st. Are you still very excited about the fight because you said you were past Marlon at a certain moment of time? How do you feel now about it?
I'm definitely looking forward to it. He called me out, and his manager was disrespectful to my wife. So I'm looking forward to, fighting this guy in the octagon and getting paid for it.
Yeah, what did that happen actually between your wife and manager Ali Abdelaziz?
He just, disrespected my wife when I was picking up my fighter kit, and called her a bitch, and I just wasn't gonna have that. So, it's been in my head the whole time. So I'm looking forward to getting in there and fight. I know his manager will hide behind his fighters, but his fighters have to fight. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the fight and beating the shit out of Marlon because of that.
Okay, but you also trained with Marlon at a certain time, true?
Yeah, I was training with Frankie,
Yeah.
and then after a while, they stopped putting Frankie in, and they started putting Marlon in, or I would do a couple rounds with Marlon. I mean, a couple rounds with Frankie, and then a couple rounds with Marlon. It was switched back and forth. But yeah, I trained with him. That was like 3 years ago when I was getting ready for the Faber fight.
Okay. And but between you, actually, we saw at the press conference, it kind of stayed classy between you two because yeah, you both are fighters. You want to go out there and prove who is the best, actually, or not.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Say that again. I didn't
Ah,
understand what
okay.
you were saying.
Yeah.
No,
At the press conference, you both it stayed pretty classy. I think you both are fighters who want to prove something. You guys want to go out there and you want to show who's the best. And if you win this fight, do you expect a title shot?
um, I don't know what'll happen. I think I deserve a title shot if I win this fight. That's six in a row. In the UFC, and I don't see why not. Um, but at the press conference, yeah, I mean, he said some stuff to me I didn't understand when we did the face off, and then at the press conference, he was kind of complaining about me not taking the fight in a way, and I was like, but I did take the fight, and I gave you four yeses, and I even said yes to June 1st. So I don't know. He was kind of complaining about it at the end. I'm like, I don't know why you're complaining about the fight. He said my honeymoon wasn't a good enough excuse to not fight, and then in February I said, I don't care, what you say or what your opinion is. I'm just going to be on my time when I'm going to fight. So and that's what happened. We wanted to fight in the April card, but we kind of lost that main event in Atlantic City because Kevin Lee and Barboza said yes before us. So we're like, all right, no problem. And they gave us the June 1st card, and I said, all right, no problem. But I'm not going to just cancel my honeymoon for him so I can fight. I gave him four opportunities to do it. I just think Um, he, I don't think he's all special. I don't think he's the brightest tool in the shed.
Okay, but after all, happy wife, happy life, like you say.
Exactly.
Okay. It will be on a Friday, which is pretty odd for a UFC event, but in your Ring of Combat days, you fought many times on a Friday. So is that kind of bringing back the old memories?
Yeah, it's funny. We were just talking about the other day, me and my team, was it my teammate or my coach? We were talking to someone about it the other day. It's funny that's on a Friday, and on the regional circuit, it used to be a Friday fight. Now we're in the mainstream on UFC card. It's a main event, and it's on a Friday. So it's kind of funny that it
Yeah.
falls like that. But we're looking forward to it. We're gonna have fun. Um, it's been a little while since I've been in the octagon, so I'm looking forward to get in there and have some fun and to lay down some leather.
Yeah, exactly. What do you see? What do you think Marlon is going to bring to you? Do you expect a stand-up fight? Do you expect a ground fight? Or do you expect both? Do you expect everything can
I
happen?
think he's gonna try to bring whatever he can to me, and then at the end of the day, I'm just gonna have an answer for it all, and that's it. There's nothing that I haven't seen from him, whether it was training or in all his other fights that I watched getting ready for this fight. That's anything special. He's always been the same fighter. He's never changed. He's never adapted. At the end of the day, when I fight, I'm never the same fighter. I fight differently every fight when it comes down to it, from fighting a wrestler like Uriah Faber who couldn't take me down to fighting a Muay Thai guy like Thomas Almeida who couldn't beat me. So I have all attributes of MMA, and I'm looking forward to the fight. I'm looking forward to getting back in there. I'm looking forward to the fight and doing what I love to do.
Okay, it's an extra special because also your teammate Julio Arce is on the same card as you, both on the main card. Um, do you also look forward to that? You go. Oh, the stream fell away. You go both at the same time. You're traveling together. Julio told me. You're looking forward to it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. We're not traveling together. He's
Okay.
coming from I'm coming from Jersey, but we're looking forward to being on the same card together. It's always great to have a teammate on the same card. Just bring.
Okay, because it's actually last time New York, Long Island, where you fought. You had two teammates on the card. Now again a teammate. How is it for you overall to fight in New York? Because you're from Jersey, but New York is very close, and it has been so long that New York got finally licensed for MMA. Does it bring something extra special to fight in New York, or is it just like
It's definitely awesome to fight in New York and be able to fight all over the place and kind of take over New York with MMA now and boxing. Boxing's still there, but now we're taking over with MMA, so it's really cool to be able to be a part of that.
awesome? Did it actually? What else wanted to ask you? Did it actually TJ fight Cody? That went official after you waited signed for Moraes. But UFC originally wanted TJ against Mighty Mouse for the flyweight title. Did that actually? Do you think that kind of overlapped each other? Because with you booking against Marlon Moraes, the UFC had to put a title fight, so they went with the rematch. Do you think if they didn't have the first thing like the flyweight title in mind for TJ, maybe you could have get the title shot?
No, they wanted, as far as I knew, they wanted the Mighty Mouse fight or the rematch was Cody, and
Okay,
that's what they were pushing for.
okay, clear. What do you think will win in August between TJ and Cody?
Well, if Cody wins, it'd be fun because then I could beat up another guy. As long as I get the win in a couple weeks, I could beat another guy of Ali's fighters. Or, if TJ wins, I look forward to fighting TJ. You know what I mean? I kind of don't mind who wins. I just to be able to get a title shot. That's the most important thing for me.
Understandable, man. Then I have a final question for you. Tonight, your teammate Mike Trizano will fight on the episode of the Ultimate Fighter season 27. Without giving anything away, what can we expect from your teammate?
It's going to be a really good fight, and you definitely going to want to watch the episode tonight. I mean, I can't give much away, but it's going to be a good fight, and it's going to be a good season for Ultimate Fighter for Team Stipe.
Okay, great. Jimmy, I want to thank you for your time. Wish you best of luck June 1st. And if you have any sponsors or any shout outs to do your thing, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for the time, and always, eat clean, bro. NutriBio supplements, Tiger Fight Gear, all my sponsorships that help me out with everything. I appreciate you taking your time.